About asking how you became a tight end, because I understand you were a quarterback.
That's right.
Even a punter a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Punter, kicker, did a little bit of everything. I was a quarterback my whole life, though. And then going into my junior year of high school, about 2 weeks before the season, I switched over to tight end. Really just fell in love with the position, fell in love with everything it has to do. And then I think it's the closest thing to a quarterback on the field. So you're asked to do so much, and just really fell in love with it. And haven't looked back since. So, yep.
How much does it help you be a tight end, understanding the quarterback's role?
Right, yeah, definitely having the previous position of quarterback, you get to see a field from a whole different perspective, and having that knowledge of a quarterback, knowing where the quarterback wants you at a specific time, it's huge, and it definitely only helped me transitioning from quarterback to tight end.
Tell me about your decision to come here, because it happened very quickly after the beat.
Yeah. So it was about a week before signing day I decided to come here. It really just made a lot of sense to me. Closer to my family, family can travel, go home, in the off season, whatnot. And I had some family up here too. I had a cousin on the team, Alex Maxwell, and then a cousin on the track team as well. So a lot of family ties here, and it just made way more sense to me to be here. And I'm really happy about it, too.
When you came here, I think you also had ideas of playing baseball.
That's right, yeah. Baseball was a big sport for me in high school, and it was definitely something I wanted to continue playing. And obviously it didn't work out just because of injuries and whatnot. It just didn't really make sense for me. So sticking with football and see where it takes me.
I mean, there's a lot of time commitment there, especially in the fall with with baseball guys getting out there too. Was it just kind of maybe a matter of I can't dedicate 100% to either sport.
Right.
I need to do that if I'm going to play something.
Yeah. So my freshman year, I played it for like a month, but I was still dealing with my foot injury that later I had to get surgery on my sophomore season of football. So, it really just didn't make sense to push through that, not give it 100%. And I couldn't really give either one 100%. So I was like, I got to focus on my body, make sure it's taken care of, and then eventually give 100% to football. So,
what position did you play at St. Xavier?
I played mostly center field, a little bit of shortstop, but mostly center field.
Did you ever at a time think college baseball was going to be your path?
Yeah, I mean, baseball was probably one of my top sports in high school. I would say, some would say I was better at baseball in high school than football, so, it definitely had some thought behind it. Never really chose one or the other just because I love both of them so much, and, I didn't really put too much thought about which one would be my future or not, so just kind of played it by ear.
Did you see the move to tight end as your best bet to get to a big-time college?
Yeah, I would say so. I think it just made sense for my frame, my skill set. The development of the tight end position, these days it just makes a lot of sense for me to be there. And I think it's definitely the right move for me.
Just kind of now getting that first touchdown out of the way. I know you probably would have had it last year if you didn't have the setback, but how good does that feel to kind of have that in your belt?
No, it felt great. Obviously never got to experience that before. I didn't know what it'd feel like, but I lived up to all the expectations, and I'm really excited about it. See if I can get a few more, it'd be fun.
Do you remember the last touchdown you scored? Obviously, it had to be back in high school, but
last touchdown was in high school, so it's been a little while. I'm not even sure if I remember it, to be honest. It's been so long, so yeah, it's been a long time, but it felt really good to get back in the end zone.
Do you feel the weight of expectations? Everybody says, Max Klare, he's going to break out this year.
I mean, I don't really put too much pressure on myself. I mean, I look at pressure as a good thing. It means they believe in me, and just go out there every day and attack every day, as is the same whether that pressure's on me or not, And, I think that's really where my mindset's at. I don't really think too much about it. Just go out there, do my job to the best of my ability, and see what happens,
I know we've asked you about this before, but take us back to the injury last year. What happened and the frustration, because you were playing very well at the time.
Right. Yeah, no, it's obviously frustrating. That injury was definitely frustrating. It wasn't easy to go through. But at the end of the day, I mean, it only made me, I think every time, like I said last time, every time I've gone through an injury, I've only gotten better. And, it just really helps clear up your mental and gives you time away from the game to really appreciate it when you come back.
What goes through your head, like you said, dealing with injuries in the past? What goes through your head when you go down against Illinois? Is it here we go again?
Yeah, a lot goes through your head. I mean, all the work you put in the off season just to, have the season cut short like that is definitely not easy. A lot, but at the end of the day, it was good for me, and I'm appreciative for it. So.
Looks like St. X kind of operates like a college program. Did that help transition going into Purdue?
So my coach, my offense coordinator in high school was Coach Coverdale. He was a great help to me. Obviously, first playing quarterback for him. He was just a really smart football mind. He really helped me develop in all aspects. And then once I made a move to tight end, he was right there with me, and I can't thank him enough for everything he did for me and the way he was able to develop me as a player and as a person. So,
you told Coach Petrilli about your punting and kicking ability?
I have actually this summer. I talked to him a little bit about it. He was like, "Why have you told me this yet?" I was like, "I didn't know," but it didn't really go anywhere. So
you have to be Australian to punt here after years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't really think I fit the criteria.
What do you think you do best, Max?
What do I think I do best? I think I'm just a sure-handed pass catcher, and I think I'm a good route runner. I think I do a lot of things pretty well. There's not one specific area that I think is my strongest suit. But yeah.
Is there a comparable for you, a guy, a tight end you think that's equal or similar skill set in the NFL?
In the NFL? I like to say I'm like a mixture of a little bit of everything. Not a specific guy, but obviously watch a lot of Travis Kelce, George Kittle. Those are probably my two favorites. Pretty much everyone's two favorites. So I'd say those two guys.
Last week when we talked to Hudson, you said that you were one of his best friends. Just how did that relationship grow from when he got to campus?
Right. So when Hudson first got here, obviously I didn't know him too well, and then got to hang out with him a little bit, and I think we just have a good friendship off the field, and we get along really well. So it's fun to play with him every Saturday and go out there and play with him for sure.
You were here with Payne 1 year, right?
Yep, 1 year, my freshman year, I was with Payne.
That's right. To him, text?
I don't really talk to him that much. Obviously, as a freshman, you don't get to grow too close with a fifth year.
Big shot, he's a big shot.
Yeah, he's a big shot. That's right. He's doing big things right now. It's really good to see that. He's doing great.
How quickly did you realize that you and Hudson were going to be on the same page? Because it's pretty evident from early last year.
I think I recognized it pretty early. I think I recognized it pretty early, but that first spring ball with him, I just feel like we had a good connection right there, and that's when I realized like he's extremely special, and he can do some really special things on the field, and that only helps me. So he makes it easy on me for sure.
Any story about wearing 86?
86, that's just what they gave me. I love it though. It's my new favorite number.
I googled your name and found some like baseball recruiting stuff, and it said Maxwell Ignatius Klare.
Ignatius, yep, that's right.
How did that become your middle name?
So my dad's grade school was St. Ignatius, and then obviously Ignatius he's a saint, so they just decided to name me Ignatius, Maxwell Ignatius Klare. So that's kind of how that came about.
With the Catholic background, playing Notre Dame, is that something that I'm sure you have a lot of friends and people that grew up Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's a huge college within the Cincinnati area. Everyone loves Notre Dame, so it's obviously really exciting to play them, and I'm really looking forward to it for sure.
Tight ends pretty close. You guys hang out at all?
Yeah, the tight ends. Yeah, we're super close. They're all really my best friends. So showing up every day and being with them has been super fun, and couldn't ask for a better room really.
Who's the fastest?
Fastest? I don't know. We'd have to pull out some GPS numbers on that one. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen the numbers.
Strongest.
The strongest? Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, we don't really. Who knows? I don't know. I think we're all pretty close though. We're all pretty close to the same strength. So.
How much does it bring comfort just having your brother here?
Oh yeah, it's awesome just having that family piece on the team. I mean, he's been great. It's fun to hang out with him outside of here. He comes over, cook some steaks or whatnot. Just have a good time with him. So it's been really fun, especially for my parents too. They really enjoy it.
You have to give him the freshman treatment that you got when Payne was here.
Yeah, probably. I don't really do too much. I mean, he is a freshman, but yeah, I don't really do too much.
You gonna make him carry your helmet or shoulder pad?
I'm not like that. Apparently, I get a lot of texts actually about the game, and I'm always telling people to do certain things, but yeah, it's really not like that at all.
Anything else? Thank you, Max.